Welcome Cancer Leo to your end of the month reading for August. Hope you friends are doing great out there. If you friends like this, please like and subscribe. Okay guys, let's see what's going on in your energy, what you're thinking, feeling, or the energy surrounding you for the end month. What's going on with Cancer Leo for the end of the month, please? Cancer Leo at the end of the month. And remember, friends, if this doesn't resonate with you, you can always watch your regular Cancer or your regular Leo or your rising moon or Venus. Okay. The Ten of Cups coming up with the hopes and promises. Feels like the hopes, the promises of abundance coming up over here in your energy. Before we even get there, let's clarify on that and see what's going on. And this card won't only clarify on the Ten of Cups for the entire reading. Okay, on the Ten of Cups, please. Choose your battles wisely. Oh, this is like choose your battles wisely. It's like you have hopes and promises and dreams over here, but there's something going on to where you have to choose your battles wisely. Maybe for some of you feel like you have to choose your battles wisely to get to these hopes and promises of this love, this satisfaction that you are looking for. Maybe there's a lot of battles going on around you. A lot of convictions, a lot of resistance to get to your hopes and dreams and promises. It does feel like a love relationship, so it does feel like there is a clash with another person. If it's not love, it could be just a friendship, relationship within a family member. Take it how it resonates, but however it is, it's really validating that there are struggles going on, and it does feel to get to the hopes and promises of what you are looking for. So it does feel like there is some happiness. It doesn't feel like you're completely out and, out in the cold, but it does feel like the overall satisfaction and achievements that I am looking for within this relationship. I'm going to really have to choose my battles with this person or any situation that we're in, and getting down to the situation, we have love. So yeah, it is a love. Move in there is in reverse in the recent past. Could have been a week ago, a couple weeks ago, a month ago. And then you have the sacral chakra coming up as being I want, really having that desire and intention to want something to happen, and being like in the knowing, since it's a chakra. So it's a deep desire and want. Something that comes from the emotions. Having the moving over here in reverse is saying I don't have the willingness to move. It's not moving in the direction that I want it to move in. It's talking about there was a lot of effort, a lot of discipline, probably even a lot of focus, my friends, but the focus isn't exactly where it wants to be, right? You could be feeling like someone is taking advantage of you within a relationship, but it requires some kind of shift of a direction. A lot of the shift in direction is talking about this choosing your battles wisely. You're waiting for maybe this battle, this obstacle to shift and move, but it was not moving in the direction towards your happiness and satisfaction. Clarifying on the move is the Chariot card, so it's not going in the direction you want. No, and it was because it felt like you weren't going to take the risk to do anything about it. Literally, as I said, I'm not going to do anything about it. I might even feel like, because every move you make, I don't know why, I just feel that like every move I make, you're going to battle my decision anyways. So why even risk it? Why even take the risk? Why even take the change? There's no reason. So I do feel like you're not going to do, you weren't prepared for a risk. You're not prepared for any kind of sudden change, because I just feel like I said, Cancer, it feels like every which way you go, there's this obstacle within this love relationship. So it makes you feel like, well, how am I going to escape it? If I just don't think about it, maybe you can escape it, right? Maybe that's what the whole thing is. I'm not going to plan anything. There's always poor choices, poor planning. Maybe, every time I try to move, you go the other direction. This feels like once you're trying to step forward, they're trying to put that obstacle in front of you. So I don't think that there is a whole lot you could really do. Feels like you're trying to jump that log that was thrown in front of you, but then they throw a wrench in. They throw a wrench out, right? As soon as you jump the log, they throw a wrench, and you're like, what? Because of poor decisions. Poor decision making. Yeah, it's unsatisfactory. You can't figure it out. It could even be because of money. You can't do anything because maybe money is lost. Maybe this whole situation of your obstacles and battles, it has to do with you two dealing with money for some of you. For others of you, it's just not satisfying. There's just not satisfying. It's every time, like I said, every time you turn around, there's something being thrown at you by this other person. Maybe they have a gambling problem as well. I keep seeing money, like they're really bad at money. Is somebody gambling too much? And this is causing a loss, and it's causing you not to have the satisfactions with this person. However it is, there's a big elephant standing in the room. No matter how you're going to go. It could even be that, you know, these obstacles need to be addressed and no one's addressing them. So you're just kind of escaping the situation. For some of you, you're just taking the other way. So the relationship can't really move forward into the hopes and promises of what you really want it to be. If you're just running the other way, or maybe they run the other way, someone is definitely escaping the situation and not addressing the issue. That is for sure. I mean, we have the Fool and the Ten of Coins. Not addressing the issue, I'm going to escape. Could be dealing with Virgo. Well, yeah, right there. I just thought about that because I was like, who's hiding? Who's hiding out? You have the Love over here. So there is enough love. Like, you guys do have the love. You just have the obstacles that are standing inside the love. So I do see the love. And that's why you're holding so tight to the hopes and promises of the achievements of getting to this union of love. It's there. It's just with all of these battles that are standing between the two of you, it's going to be harder to get to where you need to be. Yeah. But you're still saying it's going to be okay. They may even tell you everything's going to be okay. Spirit is literally saying everything's going to be fine. You just need to choose your battles wisely over here. Yes, choose your battles. Make sure that you're negotiating. Make sure that you're compromising. There's a lot of pushing, a lot of negotiating, a lot of things going on over here. I see that the biggest issue is really choosing your battle. If you know that when you go to say something and then they're running and hiding away, maybe it's just one of those issues you just can't really bring up because it just causes too much conflict. Then we have to come to the conclusion, is it that big of a deal? I mean, you have the Ten of Cups in the energy saying we still have the love. Are they nitpicking the situation? Are you, sometimes we just, I don't know. My relationship is the same way. I live with the Taurus as well, so I have to choose my battles wisely. I get this card all the time. I mean, literally like almost every day. Choose your battles wisely. He's not going to stand down. Having two Tauruses in the house, it's a lot of stubbornness. So it's like, if you don't choose your battles wisely, there's going to be some pushing and some tugging. And you're going to, push this way while they're pushing the other way. And neither of us is going to stand down to the situation. So always choosing your battles wisely. Is it worth it? And that's what I see with the choose the battles wisely. Something upsets me and it's like, I go to do my tarot and it's like, choose your battle wisely. Is it worth it? Is it worth it for you to really say that? Or should you just shut the friggin' up, right? And just be quiet. But that's me, right? Does that absolutely have to do with you? For some of you, it could, right? That's why it's being brought up. Is, my nitpicky? Am I being too nitpicky? Am I being too this, too that, right? So then it's like, Spirit's like, choose your battles wisely. Do you really want to go there? Because it's not going to do anything. You're just going to cause conflict. Why do that? So for some of you, it's almost like, well, you have the love, you have the Ten of Cups in a lot of ways. I know you're looking for more, but is it really worth it? Two of Swords, don't be blinded to notice that maybe you're not choosing your battles wisely. Maybe they're not choosing their battles wisely. Maybe they're trying to battle you all the time too, Cancer, Leo. And then you have to come to the conclusion, is it worth me even saying anything back to them? Just walk away. And maybe that is it exactly. Because sometimes it feels like in the heat of certain times of the month or the year or whatever it is, they want to come to you, say something to you. It almost like raises your hairs over here. And remember, I have Leo rising, so I know that Leo in you. Okay, it raises those cat hairs and it's like, and then I have to choose my battles wisely. Do I really want to go there? Do I really want to do that? Okay, it's almost like they try to get you over emotional, trying to get your, I'm just gonna say your cat hairs up. And is it, you know, is it, because you can, look at that, you can progress, you can continue to progress in this relationship. If you just don't let them get your goat. Because it feels like that's, now I'm starting to think that's really what this is. Them trying to get your goat. It's crazy because as the reading goes, I keep hearing these new things and it's like, you know what, that's what it is. They're trying to get your goat. They're trying to get your cat hairs raised. You need to choose your battles well. Don't let them get you cornered into a situation. It doesn't matter if it's a love situation, a friendship, a boss, a coworker. It doesn't matter who it is. Don't let them get your they're trying to feed you wild oats over here, my friends, right? And they are. And so just choose your battles wisely and you'll find that that happiness and that peace with the Ten of Cups comes so much better, because then you'll get what you want. And what you want is the stability. You want to feel like you're in control. Just keep your own control. And that's really what it is. I want control of the situation. But the control of the situation is only can progress as fast as it's going to be, because it's a persistent desire that's going on for the control, for the Ten of Cups. You know, you will find your grounding over here and move towards this. And it is progressing towards, you know, the better. Just rest and relax. I'm telling you, don't let them get your goat. Just, yeah, let it go. Every time they come to you, making you feel like the elephant in the room, making you feel like, you know, they want to challenge you about whatever, just let it go. Because, yeah, definitely. And, you know, here's, look at that, 7 of Coins, begging for you, begging for your attention over here. Don't let them beg for your attention either. Just kind of wander away. Say, no, this is not where we're going today. And this will keep everybody happy. Literally. That's really what it is. It's almost like they want you to, I don't know. Some people are just like that. So, yeah. Just let that go. There's better opportunities out there and new plans and new agendas and new things for you to think about. And that's really what it is. New things for you to think about, you know, when they come at you, trying to, you know, stand their ground in front of you, choose, you know, just make sure, you know what, hey, you know what, I'm going in a different direction. I've got other things to think about that can make me happy. Maybe I have 2 friends that I need to go spend some time with that can make me much happier, because it does feel like you have this other cup over here that's like, this is where my happy place is. It's like you and me are happy and we have the 2 of Cups. Literally, we have the 2 of Cups. We have love. But when you start doing this and trying to get my hairs risen, I have this other cup that I can go do. I'll go read a book or go hang out with another friend or do something, or just ignore you and walk away. And that will keep the happiness going. Okay, so it feels like in the end of the month, it just feels like they're trying to maybe just nitpick everything. Like I said, get a rise out of you for no reason. That's frustrating. Yeah, compromise. Look at that, compromise. Just keep a compromise going. That's what it says over here. Just keep a compromise. Remain positive. Okay, you don't even need to take any real action. Look at that. You don't even need, say it again, right? Don't need to take any real action. The only action really that you're doing is just like, choose my battle wisely. Yeah, whatever. And that's it, right? But of course, it's going to be up to you. And that's really what it is, because it does feel like they're just trying to cause some kind of conflict for no reason whatsoever. Maybe they're just having a really bad end of the month. And maybe it starts, you know, yesterday. Maybe it started today, where they just, you know, really just kind of come home and they're just, you know, or they go to work and they're just in a really negative mood and it just continues. So The only action I see is ignore them. They want to make you the elephant in the room. I say forget it. Just be the elephant in the room. You know what? You don't want to say anything? Fine. You don't want to talk about it? Fine. When you do want to talk about it, you want to fight about it? I ain't got time for that. Moving forward. Okay. And that was it for you, my friends. Until next time. Peace and love. Bye-bye.